Okay. Oh, there go my swans. Something's broken, probably me. So I'm going to attempt to cook some pancakes tonight. And see how this works out. Right now, I'm going to cook some bacon first. But I got to do this without spilling everything. Okay. You can't see me, but I'm going to do bacon in there. And I'm just going to cook up the last of this bacon. It's beef bacon. Then Raider can have some later. I just want to get rid of it. I think there's like 5 pieces left. 6 pieces. So I'm going to let that cook up in here. And I'm going to attempt to cook my pancakes. That I will pick out later, don't worry. I won't leave that in there. And then I've got this, nice and hot. And got a little grease in there. So I'm going to try, I'm going to back up. I am warm. I guess I should have just made a partial batch of pancake batter, but let's see how I do without making too much of a mess. Ooh, it's hot over the fire. These are going to cook pretty fast. Hopefully I don't burn them. It says it makes 14. So whatever I don't eat, I can take home and throw them in the freezer, and they're really good to microwave. Ooh, it's hot, reaching all the way across the fire. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. I guess I could go get my glove, but yeah, that makes too much sense, right? Should come in from the side. So I haven't done a whole lot of filming because I have had kids just running through my camp. I am going to take my phone and get another shot of the sunset because it's really pretty right now. And it won't come out if I try to video. But with the photo, it comes out so pretty. You can really see it. The water's getting glassy, quiet. Ooh, these are cooking. This one will probably cook the fastest. I have not made pancakes in a long, long time because I hate cleaning up afterwards. I hate cleaning up the mess after pancakes. Guess I'll just stir these around. I like my bacon really crunchy. I don't like it chewy at all. Oh, these are going to be so good. Dave, when I told him what I was going to make for dinner, he's thought about coming out. He's like, oh, maybe I'll come out and have dinner. He did come by earlier and brought me another bag of charcoal because I didn't think I was going to have enough. And now it turns out I'm probably going to go home tomorrow instead of staying until Monday. I think I'm going to head home tomorrow because the more I think about it, as much as I do kind of want to camp in the rain, it says the wind is going to be up to 20 miles an hour. And then if there's, gusts, that'll be even more. And I don't think I want to deal with that. I don't think I want to worry about my tent blowing over while I'm in it. And I really don't think I want to pack up in the rain when everything's wet. And it's not supposed to rain until, you know, we get into Monday. I think Monday morning, or, you know, late middle of Monday night, whatever, however you want to call it. I think. Okay, let's see how fast we can get them on here before the butter burns. And that griddle is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, that was too much. These two are probably going to stick together. Oh, these are going to be so good. So good. So luckily I had everything. Yeah, so people are starting to come in for the weekend. And I have kids coming into my camp, running through, making just all kinds of noise. And I get that they're kids, they're just playing, but still, you know, this little campsite, this is my area, you know. And one kid earlier today, he was right up at my picnic table, just standing there where my water and, you know, I had a bunch of stuff on there from earlier. And he's just standing there, and then he looked up and he saw me sitting in the tent and kind of went walking away. I don't think he realized there was actually somebody in there. But I'm like, that's kind of rude. And he was like 11, 12 years old. And they're just making all kinds of racket, complaining that their mom said that they can't swim. Well, that water's probably 60 degrees right now. So I can't imagine why they want to swim. But, finally they kind of wandered off. Whoa! Get off of that. I don't know how to make this any, I guess I could raise this fire grill up a little bit. And now hot side back this way. Yeah, these are going to cook faster than, they're going to burn faster than they're going to cook, I think. Because I think this one seems like it's already, whoa. Hopefully these won't be doughy inside. Debating on whether I should do a couple more. I'm going to raise the grill up one. And when this bacon's done. Oops. Oh, so pretty out here. Hot, hot, hot. I put a jacket on because it was chilly, and then you sit right next to this fire and you just roast. So yesterday, I don't know if I said anything about it when I was, because I just have been using my phone to make a few short videos. I don't know if I said anything about all the guys fishing right here, but there was like, I don't know, 10 guys fishing right along the bank. And this is campsites. This isn't the day use. That's over there, and there's fishing all the way around the lake. And they choose to come right in my campsite to fish. I was kind of annoyed. They're walking right through my camp back and forth. Oh, my otter, I think my otter just popped up right there. But I was a little annoyed about it, and I was so hoping, you know, they wouldn't be back today, but I think they were all in a group. I think they were together, because they all started kind of leaving at the same time, and they were milling around in the parking lot, and then once all of them were together up there, they all drove off in separate cars, so I think they came in as a group. But luckily, nobody came over. Well, I think one guy came over and fished a little bit, but he was kind of far away. He wasn't like right in my campsite fishing. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just kind of think it's rude when there's this whole lake and you go right where somebody's tent is. There's nobody else camping anywhere up and down here. It's just me, and they picked this spot to camp, or I mean to fish. So, they caught a lot of trout though. All right, I think I'm gonna switch these back and pull this off. Stick it down here. Raider's inside, so I don't have to worry about him burning his nose. And I'm gonna grab my little mitts and lift this grill up a little higher. I think it's too close to the fire for pancakes now. Good boy, Raider. Good boy. Okay, so let me raise this up. Once I like these gloves. Guess I could have waited to put that frying pan back on, but oops, how do I do it? Oh, from this side. I'll do this side first. There, one side. Come around on the other side. Try not to knock the camera over. Oh, where are you? Ooh. There we go. Whew. So, are we still, oops. We still in frame here? Yeah, you can kind of see. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. That should be a little better. Yeah, I can hear the kids. There's quite a few, excuse me, quite a few groups, I think, that have kids. And they're all in a group area, kind of away from me, but they get right close here, and then Raider wants to growl at them. And, you know, I worry if they come over by the fire. And, I mean, like I said, they just come right into the camp. And I don't like telling other people's kids what to do. I don't say anything to them. I just kind of hope that they don't stay. You know, hope they kind of move along, which they pretty much did. But, whew, I'm getting hungry now. These smell so good. So I just did Bisquick. 2 eggs, cup of milk, 2 cups of Bisquick, 2 tablespoons. I used olive oil because I don't have regular vegetable oil, but I don't think I don't know, are olives a vegetable? These will be probably still nice and warm by the time I eat them. So one of the things Dave brought me was syrup, because I didn't bring any syrup with me, because I didn't think to make pancakes. That wasn't my original plan. And I was going to make them for breakfast this morning, but I was too lazy, honestly. So I just made myself a bowl of oatmeal and some bacon. And then Raider and I went for a nice long walk. And I've just been relaxing. So it's so pretty out here. I've got projects to do when I get home. It's going to be pretty busy. Oops. Can never get them flipped carefully. There. Well, that wasn't too bad. I think I'm gonna put a Christmas tree in my greenhouse, but I need to really clean the greenhouse. Tomorrow will be a good day to do it because, I mean, not tomorrow, I'll still be here tomorrow. I've got one more day, but I will go home tomorrow afternoon. But Monday, Tuesday will be a good day to clean it because it's gonna be dumping rain. And that way I can just kind of scrub the outside and let the rain just rinse it. We have really hard water, and I don't like to spray the greenhouse with the hose unless I can really wipe it down. But the rain will be good. I can just kind of wipe it and let the rain rinse all the dirt off of it, and then clean the insides. And then put a cute Christmas tree up in there. I never got one done in the house, and I was going to decorate this year. That was my plan, but I didn't get it done because I decided to go camping 3 times in the last month, I think. Let that one go a little bit longer. One more batch. Yeah, I got a lot of pancakes here, so I think what I'll do is once these cool down, throw them in a Ziploc bag, throw them in my cooler, and then I'll throw them in the freezer when I get home, and then I'll have microwave pancakes next week if I want. they seem to be doing really good. I'm impressed. Dave would have been very proud of me. I was hoping he'd stay out here and have pancakes with me, but he didn't want to drive home in the dark later. Although it's only 20 minutes. He could have spent the night, but I don't have, because since I'm sleeping on my cot and not in the truck, I don't have sleeping accommodations for two. I just have my one cot. So he wouldn't have had a place to sleep, or I wouldn't have had a place to sleep. Okay, that's all of that. My last batch, just as the sun's going down. My knees really warm. Don't forget my bacon over here. Check out my, look at my, where's the camera? Ooh, my pile of pancakes. 3 more to go, and then I'll, you know, I didn't think that through. What am I gonna do with those? I need a place to eat. Ooh, did you hear that big splash? I think that's my otter. Yeah, I think he's right there. He's swishing around in there. God, I had so many animals last night. Skunks, or no skunks, possums, tons and tons of raccoons. I mean, I'm sure it was the same 3 raccoons, or 4 raccoons. Possums, cottontail. The cottontail ran through camp early in the evening when it was a little darker than now, because I could just barely see it. And I don't think he even noticed I was sitting here. It was quiet. And then he went through on my video later in the evening. And then my possum showed up about 3 times in the videos. And the raccoons were here just all night long. Back and forth. I could hear them. They were making so much racket out here. So, and I got really good video of them on the trail cam. So tonight, I did get the camera reset the time and date, so I'll know what time they were out here, because I'm kind of curious of how often, because I'm sure it was the same ones, just going back and forth. Ah! Knew I was going to do that. Some people are really good at flipping. I am not. Yeah, I guess I could just take this other frying pan and just eat my pancakes out of that frying pan. That'll work. It should be cool by the time I'm done. Still a little bit warm. What am I gonna eat my pancakes out of? Ooh, these are cooking really fast, aren't they? Hopefully these are cooking all the way through. Nothing worse than doughy pancakes, I think. Now, doughy biscuits. Yeah, that's worse. Trying to get out, Raider? What are you doing? Raider's in the tent. He just realized I was cooking. Shit, I didn't want him to come over here. I don't want him burning his little snoot on this frying pan. Stay there, baby. Can I get these all piled up? That was a lot of pancakes. Let's have to see how many it made. It said 14. Okay, I'm gonna take this. At Comanche, I have those posts that I can set my, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that one there for a minute. Take this one over with my little pot holder. Where'd my pot holder go? Okay, so let's try these. Little syrup. And I don't have a knife. I mean, I do, I just didn't bring it out here. Here, lean on the syrup. There we go. Should be able to cut these with my fork. All right, cross your fingers, they're not doughy. Really good. Yum. Not doughy at all, nice and fluffy. 2 of them are gonna fill me up. They're huge. Raider is gonna want some bacon. You know what, I forgot to grab a glass of milk. I am definitely gonna need milk with this. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's like 9. There's 9 or 10, 11, 12. It said 14, but these were pretty big. Oh, they taste really good fried in the grease. I can hear those vultures over there again tonight. So nice out here. This place was shut down in, I believe, 1989, 99, 09, 19. I think 1989 in July. I remember reading that in the beginning of July. I think I read that somewhere. And I don't know how long after they started using it as a recreation area, but I was coming out, let me see, 86. I was coming out in the late 80s with my mom because I was in my early 20s. I was like 20 or 21, I think, when I used to come out here with her. We'd float on our rafts out there in the sun. So maybe even while it was open, maybe it was a recreation area. It doesn't seem like it would be, but you turn right to go over to the cooling towers and you go straight to get back to the park. So maybe it's always been open. I don't know. Oh, this is good. So I know this is horrible, but I have 3 eggs. That is Raider. Oh, I hear my owl. I know if those raccoons show up early, he'll start barking, so I should be okay to eat. Because it's, I don't know if it looks like it, but it's getting pretty dark. The sun's almost down. I'm going to cook these 3 eggs, and I have some cat food. And I'm going to put it out for the raccoons tonight. And then I set my camera up so I can get some more video of them. And I'll be on tomorrow night, so I won't have to worry about them getting too, feisty when they come looking for food and there's no food tomorrow. And it's unlikely anybody else is going to be tent camping here for a while because the weather's going to be really bad. But I'm surprised I didn't see any skunks because we have a lot of skunks in the air. Skunks, possums, and raccoons are our 3 most common nighttime critters. Although 2 of the raccoons were out running around this morning. I got video of them twice. Well after sunrise. I mean, it was probably 9 or 10 o'clock. Running up and down the river here, or the lake, up and down the shore. Oh, these are so good. So tomorrow I'll get up. I have one more day I could cook breakfast. I don't know what I'll make because I've been eating bacon and eggs all week. I had oatmeal today. I could have oatmeal again tomorrow. I could throw a couple pancakes in the frying pan, heat them up. I wonder how they'd be reheated in a frying pan. I know they microwave really well. We'll have to see. But I want to stay at least until late afternoon because I'm paid through Monday. So I can stay all day tomorrow as long as the weather stays nice. And pack up. Start packing up maybe around 3. So nice out here. Oh, these are good. Oh. What was that? Oh. It looked like a herring. It was dark. I could just see the shadow. Got a piece of grit. One of the things I absolutely hate the most is to bite into a piece of sand, like if you're eating oysters or something and you, oh my God, it's like how people feel when you run your fingers down a chalkboard. That doesn't bother me for some reason. But biting into a piece of sand, I'm trying not to bite down on it because I know it's in there. I'm full. So I think this bacon, make sure that's Raider and not the raccoon sneaking up on me. I think I'll just go ahead and throw this in a bag. These are pretty cool already. Let those cool down, Ziploc those. Scramble these eggs up for my raccoons later. I don't know, maybe do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe I'll save the eggs and just give them the cat food. They were all up on the table here. At least the first night I know they were, because there was footprints all over my big water bottle. Hi, baby. I know, you want some bacon. You want a bite? Here. Where are you? Raider. Excuse me. I can't see him. It's always... There you are. It always looks lighter on camera. I don't know if it does now, but it's really dark out here now. The sun is pretty much down. The moon is up. It's about a... looks like about a quarter moon. So I think I'm going to head in, get my mess cleaned up out here, get everything put away, because I know those raccoons are going to be back before too long. They came, I think the first time, I was already in bed, so I think it was around 9 o'clock. And they were just, they knocked my trash can over, which there's nothing really in there. I've been trying to keep my trash to a minimum. And I know that guy comes through here every day and he checks the trash cans, and if there's a bunch of trash in them, he takes them and dumps them. But they're going to come from that direction, the raccoons. They come from down there. And so did the rabbit, and I believe the possum did too. Alright, those lights are bright. I don't know if you can hear the owls. And my bald eagles, they didn't come back today, so I'll have to watch for them tomorrow, see if they come back and land in that tree. They landed, well, one of them came back twice. First there was two, and then they left, and then one came back, and then it left. And I would really love it if they'd fly this way so I could get a better video of them. But I'll post the picture that I did take, and I circled them in the tree, so if you zoom in on it, you'll be able to make them out, but it's a long ways. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up, and then I will check back in.